Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Alright guys, so welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video I will try to build a Sceptile deck, whatever you want to call it, from the stretch. So yeah, it's probably gonna be 10 minutes introduction video where I'm gonna explain a lot of things, how to play this deck, what I think about it, and stuff like that, so you can know a little bit more about this deck, you know. First of all, it is a very good deck, no doubt about that. It is a very good deck, and I'm gonna play Sceptile with something like, you can guess. I'm gonna play this deck with Naganadel. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, charging up Naganadel. How good this deck can be. I don't know. I think personally that this deck has a lot of potential. Really it does. And I don't know how to pronounce the name of this card. Grovyle? Yeah, probably it's not. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna try to build this deck. I'm also gonna take one copy of Marshadow, maybe copy of Marshadow, maybe copy of Oranguru, maybe copy of Poipole if we brick, so we can have something for the setup. You know, those type of the cards are always good. So from the Pokemon lineup, we definitely need 4 copies of Treeckos. I think we can benefit from at least 2 of them. Probably 2 Sceptiles and maybe 2 Sceptiles GX. 4 copies for 3. 1 Poipole, and we already waste 20 cards. That's a lot. So this Pokemon is not a beast, so it cannot use Beast Energy advantage, but this guy can actually, so theoretically you can even attack with Naganadel, right? Yes, you can. Yes, you can do that. I'm thinking around maybe stage 2. Well, I have on my mind also a Beast Energy and also Super Boost Energy, but I think that's a little bit too much. Don't judge me for that. Right, Super Boost Energy and Beast Energy. Why Beast Energy? Because we can go for 190 with Turning Point. In some situations that can be a lot of damage. Even adding Shrine of Punishment, we can be around 200 base. So I'm probably gonna attack Shrine of Punishment, or maybe not. I mean, or maybe I will. Something tells me that I'm gonna need maybe Choice Band. I'm also gonna need Cynthia. What else I can use in this build? Some Nazball cards. Do we have Poipole with 60 HP? I think we don't. Poipoles are both 70 HP, so it's just useless to play Elm. Anyways. Alright. Counter Catcher could be an option, but probably it's not gonna be on the list. This is how I build decks, you know. Basically, when you know the meta, it's much easier for you to... well, we don't need Energy Switch, but it's much easier for you to build a deck. We don't need a skateboard just from one reason. You can always have retreat with Naganadel. At least in theory. We don't even need... Actually, 1 copy of Escape Rope wouldn't be bad. That might be an option. You can think about Field Blower as well. Guzma. Judge, not needed, just because I already have cards on my list that can shuffle hand and draw 4, like Marshadow, for example. Netball is a very good card, no doubt about that. I can definitely benefit from Netball, just because by the Netball I can also search energy if I need it. That's a very important thing to know. We obviously need Rare Candy card. We can use Rare Candy to evolve quickly. Not Professor's Elm. Not Professor's Elm. So Rescue Stretcher. Shrine of Punishment as a option. Switch option. Do we really need Switch? No, we don't need. I don't know why I even think about adding Switch in this build. Ultra Ball, yes, of course. Timer Ball, maybe, but it's not necessary. And obviously that's it. We don't need Wishful Button. Simply we don't need it. Okay, should I go just with Turbo Sceptile without Sceptile GX? I think I can do that. 4-3-3 lineup should be good. But we're gonna be greedy and play 4-3-4. We're gonna have one Marshadow, 4-4 line of the Naganadel. Wow, boys, this is just too much in my opinion. Energy Switch not needed because we are attacking for one energy card. Enhanced Hammer potentially could be useful. Field Blower not needed in this scenario. 4 copies of Netball must have, as well as 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Then in this situation, I can definitely consider playing some sort of whoa, wait. Life Force says that once during a turn, you might heal 60 damage and remove all special conditions from one grass Pokemon. Okay, so that can be useful for damage snipe. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this stadium here. We're gonna need 4 Cynthias, a couple copies of Lillie. We're not gonna use Beast Energy, neither Super Boost Energy, but yeah, we're not gonna use it. A couple copies of Rare Candy. Do we want to be very explosive there? We don't need Switch, we don't need Timer Ball, we don't need Escape. Enhanced Hammer, we don't need Counter Catcher, we're just gonna go with the Guzmas. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Maybe adding other Marshadow, not good idea. I think 12 energy must be there. I think 4-3-3 should be fine if I consider adding maybe another Rescue Stretcher instead. And 4 copies of Rare Candy for best possible consistency. Still something tells me that we don't even need Shrine of Punishment, but it could be good option. But running only 1, it's just useless. What about playing this deck just on a pure speed? Just on a pure speed. And adding maybe a couple choice bands as well, so we can have something like this: 4 copies of Treecko, 3 copies of this bad boy, and then 3 copies of Sceptile, Skeppy, you know, nickname for him. 4-3 Naganadel, 1 Poipole, 1 Marshadow, 1 Oranguru, and this actually looks very strong on my in my eyes. We should try this. We should try this and see what we can get with this deck. Oof, I think this is gonna be super good. This is how I build decks. And then I go straight ahead and test it, and if it's good then I publish it. Alright, Blacephalon first matchup. Oof. Probably just auto loss. Because of that powerful Sceptile ability. T Breezy 39. Who's gonna start first? Let's see. Yeah, that's the big problem for Blacephalon, you know. I mean, there's not too many options you're able to do with Blacephalon when you play against this type of Sceptile deck, you know. There's just not so many options available. 4 copies of Ultra Ball and 4 copies of Netball I think should be more than enough. That's 8 copies of searching cards in total. This is not even bad hand as well. The biggest weak point for this deck is the weakness. But the Blacephalon can't deal damage turn 1, it's just impossible. Oh, it's not Blacephalon, it's Hawk GX. Maybe with Naganadel and maybe without Naganadel. We might see a Ultra Ball for 1 copy of Poipole, and then for Kiavi, and Kiavi obviously for 4 or 5 energies, not sure. I think it's for 4 energy cards. You know, you can just steal the show, attaching 4 energies, and bam, you're ready to go with Secret Fire, hitting for 100, my Treecko. So I definitely need to find another one, but it's gonna be super hard for me to beat this Ho, especially if I'm not gonna be able to set up properly, because he's just gonna be in a position to one-hit knockout my Treeckos. Boom, just like that. Great Ball, so what else? He can grab Silvally GX, alright, heavily loaded GX deck. So I think that the first game is probably gonna be just a loss. Type Nil. And Kiavi as expected. What would be the best top deck in this scenario? I don't know, maybe 1 copy of Ultra Ball so I can throw out 2 copies of Grass Energies from my hand into my discard pile. Guzma, not a good option. Not a good option. Just energy attached. Ooh, not too many things here, so I'm gonna go with 1 Ultra Ball, which is gonna be for Oranguru. I need to expand my options there. So what I can get with my Instruct. Naganadel, not good. At least I have Marshadow available, right? So I'm gonna try to get something out with Marshadow, at least maybe 1 Treecko and maybe 1 more Poipole. It will happen. And then I can probably retreat onto my Marshadow because I really want to keep my Treeckos alive. Or I can hit for 40, right? But hitting for 40, it's not super useful and good. So I might let my opponent just to target my Marshadow, right? Again, he can use Secret Fire and hit me for like 50 on the bench if he wants, and snipe my bench. Or he can just go straight away with Phoenix Burn for 180. I don't know, everything is possible, right? Whatever happens, whatever he decide to do, I can still play that Rare Candy into my Sceptile. I just need to find him somehow. And still my opponent needs to take 6 prize cards, right? Keep that in mind, so it's still possible. It's still possible to win. Even he is in a huge advantage from the beginning of the game, and I only have 1 Poipole, so not even Naganadel can steal the show here, right? Maybe. And the good thing is that if I can find my Rescue Stretcher card, I can grab either way Grovyle or Naganadel, you know, from my... yeah, energy needs to be attached somewhere, right? From my discard pile into my hand. Just another Treecko. This is a nightmare because I'm losing this Treecko with Choice Band next turn, and I completely bricked. I don't have nothing else available in my hand, so I'm thinking about just probably targeting my opponent Hawk GX on the bench with the Guzma next turn, and I don't know, maybe making him poison with Spit Poison, or maybe just putting one of my Treeckos in fire, whatever it happens. I know that this is simply not good. So he should probably just snipe me on the bench. Damn it, why I didn't promote my Poipole in the active position? I don't know, I'm just wondering why I didn't do that. But even if I did that, still he would be able to strike for a lot of damage anyways. And another... What the heck? Why just grass energies? Why I can't do nothing with them? He's probably just gonna keep sniping my bench, so... Wow, amazing. Just another net ball and another grass energy drone. Should be better, but it's not. Okay, another 50. We're probably gonna see another 50 here. No doubt about that. I have Guzma for next turn, so I might just decide to go with the Guzma as well. As it looks right now, it's just not good. It's simply not good. It looks bad. Secret Fire for another 50 on my Treecko with the energy this time, and the top deck is a Naganadel, so at least something. And yes, I'm gonna target his... Your basic Pokemon in play have no retreat, so only Silvally GX can be a target in this situation. Energy can be attached somewhere, and then I can charge up my Naganadel because I can, and I will. And that's it. I could have that retreat, but yeah, not a good option. Yeah, as long as you have double haul charge up, you're ready for rock and roll, right? So Turbo Drive can go for 120 and I have 130, so at least that's something, right? Yeah, it is. He had Switch in his hand, and right now he decided to go to the Phoenix Burn. That was a smart option, no doubt about that. It says that this Pokemon can't use Phoenix Burn next turn, but still he can use Secret Fire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and right now I just pulled Ultra Ball. I guess a little bit too late, I should say. Well, I guess better late than never, right? That's what people like to say. And that's what I also like to say. What we can get with Instruct? Just Poipole. And what about attaching energy to that Poipole? Definitely sounds like a good idea. And what about using this Lillie, right? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! No sign of the Rare Candy. That's a very bad thing. That is a very bad thing. So at least I can grab Sceptile, and I might have two of them for the next turn, or maybe not. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing I can do. And in this situation, if I had 3 prize cards and also... Nah, maybe Beast Ring wouldn't be that bad option as well. You know, adding some energy accelerations with the Beast Rings, where we can have Beast Rings available to deal some damage. And there's a Secret Fire for the weakness. Obviously it's for the 100. Why in the world I need to play versus weakness in my first game? It's so unfair. Really it is. And I can't even draw something, so that's just unfair. Wow. When you need to play top Lillie in order to get something, and the only supporter card that you can play is a Lillie, so you know that your day is not lucky day, you know. It's definitely not my lucky day, right? Rescue Stretcher. Wow, amazing. I don't even want to play it right now because I feel so bad that I can't even describe how bad I feel. But unfortunately I need to play it because I need to have that second Sceptile sooner or later in play, if it's possible by any means. And we're gonna use Powerful Storm for 80, and next turn that damage can be done again for maybe 60, maybe 80, maybe, who knows, maybe 110. It all depends on the top deck, but I waste so many resources too quick. And right now I know that I'm probably just gonna go with less rare candies and maybe adding some couple copies of Beast Rings as well, because right now I would definitely benefit with the Beast Ring attack, but I don't know what to say. If I decided to add other energy to my Tapu Lele, things would be definitely different. And another Poipole, that's very interesting. I don't even know why I added another energy to my Sceptile. It was a misclick anyways. Instruct for 1, and it is a rare candy. And we're gonna use another Powerful Storm, which will be only for 80. If I only had a Choice Band, it wouldn't matter too much because he had Wishful Baton anyways. So that is a GG, my friends. Unfortunately for me, so... Well, there's one thing for sure. I'm not gonna play, or I should play, 4 copies of Rare Candy. So he have Guzma available for the Tapu Lele on the bench. And that's gonna be Phoenix Burn for 180, and that's gonna be the knockout. The knockout. Quick changes, quick adjustments. 4, 2, 3. Can I somehow find space for my Beast Rings? I think I can probably throw inside 3 Beast Ring, 4 Beast Rings. That's a little bit too much. 3 should just be perfectly fine. Didn't change the list too much, but still, maybe it's gonna be better, maybe it's gonna be worse. Who knows? I have a feeling that it might be better, just because adding some energy acceleration is always good. 12 energies. Yeah, I mean, the truth is that with 12 energy cards, maybe running 4 Beast Rings would be completely insane. I mean, it is good to have 4 Beast Rings because of the consistency, right? But if you decide to throw out your resources too early, and we're speaking about, you know, energies, then you're not gonna have energies in your deck for the Beast Ring. So even if you can use Beast Ring and activate it, you might not be in a position to do that. So that might be a problem. Anyways, let's see what my opponent is capable to do. Okay, this looks like strong opening hand, especially with Lillie and 2 Treeckos. So Lillie for 5, definitely not bad. Ooh, it is a good hand. It is a good opening hand. If I only had one more Poipole, this would be even better. Alright, so, Glaceon maybe? It is a water team, so it should be Glaceon. I don't know why is he AFK. I hate players when they just, you know, steal the people time. Why in the world would you even try to play this game and just, you know, steal some other people life, you know, and time? I just hate when this happens. Okay, finally he just shifted in the second gear, so we might see some faster play. Oh, Greninja. Okay, so I guess I should have easy matchup against Greninja, but I don't want to say that too quick and too fast, right? Bad thing about Glaceon is that I can't activate my Tapu Lele GX, so I don't have energy in my discard pile, and I can't even start to attacking with my Naganadel. Which is a bad thing, and we might see Lillie for 7. No, he decided instead to go with Professor Elm Lecture for probably 3 more Froakies. Wow, Greninja GX. No, it's 2 Zoruas and 1 Ditto. Okay, interesting. Interesting enough. What is the last card in his hand? I have no clue about it. I have no clue about it. Ugh. Damn it. Okay, at least he can't knocks out my Naganadel, so that's at least something, right? And I can search my deck for another Treecko, and then next turn for... Do I only have 1 copy of... How in the world 3 Sceptiles are priced? How is this possible? I don't even know how that's possible. It's just insane. It is literally insane. I mean, you gotta be kidding me there. Okay, so at least he will have 90-30, right? So Frost Bullet, 3 damage to my, yeah, bench it with energy as expected. Oh my gosh. So I can use my Sunshine Grace pretty much to fail to search, and I only have 5 energies as well in my deck, so that is not looking good. But at least my opponent don't have Drow Supporter, neither Ultra Ball, neither Timer Ball, neither Zoroark, which means that I can hit for nothing less but 90, and next turn I can go for 110, which should be and which will be enough for the knockout against the Glaceon, and I can take first 2 prize cards. Probably one of those 2 cards are gonna be Sceptile, I can already assume that, because 3 of 6 cards are Sceptiles. Another Frost Bullet, 90-30, and this Naganadel is so close to be knocked out. Yeah, Rare Candy, which might be useful, especially if I pull another Sceptile. Let's go Tick-Tock. You gotta be kidding me there. Seriously. Okay, it's not the end of the world just because I have Rescue Stretcher available, so even if he can knock me out somehow, it won't be that bad, right? Froakie, obviously, can he flap for 20? Nope, he can't. Did he top deck something? No, he didn't. Alright. There's a Oranguru, finally something, but I have just way too many cards in my hand. Actually, oh, he don't have Glaceon anymore. I could just bench down my Tapu Lele, but why in the world would I... What the heck? Another Grass Energy? Are you kidding me right now? So the last 3 remaining prize cards, I bet you don't know which are the last 3 remaining prize cards. Actually, I'm running only 3 copies of Sceptile, so 2 prize cards are actually Sceptile. So I still have one more time, one more chance to miss Sceptile play. Okay, everything is possible. Everything can happen. And he decided to retreat down to the Eevee. Yes, my friends, my opponent can just clear the bench easily. Especially if he managed to pull those Greninjas in play. And probably I'm just gonna miss another Sceptile, I can see that. Wow, speaking about my luck, I mean, what should I even say about it? So the last two cards, I bet you know which are. I just hope my opponent will let me. No, he didn't even want to let me go to finish the game anyways. Alright, so that's the GG. Okay, give me just 1 minute break and then we're gonna jump to the game number 3 after this one. I wish you can actually send your opponent a rematch request, but unfortunately you can't. It would be pretty badass if you could do that. So we are with the game number 3, which is also going to be the last game for this video. Whew. Luckily there was also Treecko with that Marshadow. What do we can expect from this opening hand? I think we can expect very explosive turn from me. Ah, damn it, Shackle. Why? Okay, never mind for the Shackle. Since I have this rare candy, I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm gonna pretend like I'm poor boy, I'm poor guy, I don't have anything in my hand. Go ahead, just use that. Triple poison. You can do that easily, boy. But then there's a Steven's Resolve. Are you serious? He decided to throw one Steven's Resolve in play, and I have Marshadow, so he's just gonna waste one turn. Okay, maybe the truth is maybe he didn't have energy available in his hand. Maybe he didn't have any other supporter card available. Who knows? We can't know that. So what I can do is I can search my deck for for Sceptile. Right now there's three Sceptiles, not one. Then I can throw my Rare Candy, but I'm not gonna make a mistake. And I'm gonna throw down Marshadow. So instead of having 10 cards, my opponent will go down to only 4 cards. And I have 2 energies, so I can use my Sceptile attack as well, play my Cynthia. Throw down Poipole, play another Nazball for another Treecko, and right now deck started to be much better and consistent. So I have only 2. Oh yeah, you need to have 3 energies attached to your Pokemon in order to do some damage. What the heck, and Shackle? Oh my goodness. I'm not mad, I'm just I just forget about Shackle. You need to have at least 3 energy cards. Other way, you're not gonna be able to deal any damage to Mr. Shackle GX. So that's a very, very tricky play. We might see here triple poison and next turn probably Wrap GX. At least I'm expecting to see that. Triple poison and then probably Wrap GX. So I'm taking 3 per turn, 3 next turn, 3 more. 3 more, and if he hit me for 40, I'm gonna be knocked out, and I'm actually very considerate about that. Oof, I thought I just misclicked. Luckily, I didn't. Okay, so before I throw down my Cynthia, I'm gonna go with another Sunshine Grace for another Sceptile. Oh boy, having 3 energies on that Sceptile is not easy task at all. So if my opponent Rap GX me, I'm gonna have 100. Yeah, still I'm gonna be out of the range for the knockout, but not a single energy in my discard pile. You gotta be kidding me. At least I can hit for 90. So if he wants to survive next turn, he definitely needs to use Rap GX, otherwise the game is over. But if he bench another Pokemon, then I can play my Guzma and get out of that, you know, poison thing. So he decided actually to go with a Faba instead, and there we go with the Rap GX. So he's hitting me for 100. I can't play my Guzma. That's a very interesting situation right now. Literally, I can't do nothing. So for me, the best thing is just to power up my Naganadel, because I need to deal some damage with Naganadel next turn, right? Yeah, that's true. That's the only available option that I can do. I'm knocked out. At least he used that Rap GX. So I'm promoting my Naganadel. I'm using one charging up, and I'm adding 1 grass energy, and then I'm hitting for 80, which is enough for the knockout. He still has Steven's Resolve available in his hand. Just the question is, will he decide to go for him or not? I do have 2 Sceptiles, which means that I managed to set up properly. I'm definitely happy with it. And there's another Steven Resolve play for my opponent, meaning that this turn he decided not to put the poison or neither any pressure on my Naganadel. I have no clue what type of the deck he's playing. You know, it might be some sort of Shackle Disruption deck. I have no clue about it. I can't see through my opponent's hands. There's no chance that I can do that. I don't need to play my Rescue Stretcher yet. I'm just gonna go with another Cynthia play there. Hoping to get maybe a couple more Naganadels so I can have even more energies and yeah. Speaking about energies, at least I pulled 2 prize cards, so I'm happy. I'm just happy. There's a Rare Candy and Lillie, and something tells me that this deck don't even need Rare Candy, you know, just because you can set pretty fast, and you're probably just gonna lose a couple turns to set up anyways. There's a Crushing Hammer, which makes 0, oh, Counter Catcher onto my Marshadow. 0 impact on the game plan, because I have Naganadel and he just decided to put Marshadow instead to the active spot. There's a Looker. Yeah, of course, Oranguru, you can recycle energies and then you can Crushing Hammers and then you can pick them back with the Looker, so good combo. There we go with Oranguru for Looker and 2 Crushing Hammers, but it's just impossible for my opponent to mill my energies out as long as I have my Naganadel in play. The truth is, I'm gonna use 1 charge up and I will hit my opponent for 80. And if you don't have another basic Pokemon, then the next third game, unfortunately for him, is over. And that's gonna be it. So let's see it. Another Counter Catcher play. All of my Pokemons in play have only 1 retreat cost, so I can have almost free retreat. It's not a free retreat, but it's a near close to free retreat. So he pulled 2 more Crushing Hammers and another Looker, and there's another Nazball for Eevee this time. So we might see even Sylveon coming in action. Oh boy, better for me to set those Naganadels in play as fast as possible. So there's another Crushing Hammer, another Tails. So far he flipped 3 Tails on a coin flip. That's so unlucky for him. When you flip 3 Tails on a coin flip, you're just not a lucky guy. And that's the case for my opponent. 2 Counter Catchers and another Looker. Alright, I can already see what's gonna happen next turn. Yet another Lillie. And this time I'm ready just for the turning point without charging up, at least for now. Okay, at least there's another Naganadel, and the question remains still, can he somehow... Yeah, I can already see that he's gonna use Counter Catcher anyways onto my Marshadow and then Magical Ribbon. And the problem for me starts here, because I only have Grass Energy ×1 in my hand. I just somehow need to get rid of those cards in my hand. There's just way too many cards in my hand. Literally, there's way too many cards in my hand, and I managed to top deck another Grass Energy, which is a good thing. So I can charge up another Naganadel with 1 energy, and I can throw 1 more energy onto my Marshadow, and I'm ready to strike for 160. So being able to go for 160 means a lot to me, because next turn I can win this game if something dramatically don't change, like max potion play, for example. No, Team School Grant. No, Team School Grant. He have maybe another Counter Catcher. Yeah, he have. Okay, so 4, 5, 9. I have 3 more energies remaining, so I'm gonna need to set somehow 1-hit knockout. Alright. Magical Ribbon. I'm gonna have enough time to set my Sceptile for 1-hit knockout. It will just take some time, unfortunately. And I played all 4 copies of Cynthia's, which is pure madness. At least I can grab myself another Naganadel, so I can have 3 copies of Naganadel in play. This Marshadow is the biggest problem for me right now, because he is the only one that is making problems to me. So I can shuffle some of the cards back into my deck in order to get another Grass Energy, so I can have that retreat available. And the good thing for me is the fact that I also have this Net Ball available. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. He probably have another max potion available. I can't risk to see another... Team School Grant, so I'm just gonna keep my Net Ball for next turn. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 in this pile 10, so I have like 2 more energies remaining, and that's it. So there's a Gladion, so my opponent played support a card for this turn. He used 2 Counter Catchers. He definitely needs another Pokemon, and he conceded the game. Alright, boys, so at the end somehow I managed to snatch victory at the end. So overall, that is a GG, and that is a deck list that I'm used in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I just click on something and I just remove something. Which card did I just remove? Probably this one. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this version of deck and this type of building the deck. Is this looks much funnier to you to watch or not? Yeah, you can leave the comments below. Have a nice day until the next video. So stay tuned for more of them, and goodbye.